thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contribution of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Thank heaven for our beautiful world, for the birds that soar in the immense sky, for the precious flora that adorns our earth in an exquisite array of colors, for the awe-inspiring and majestic sceneries. And for all the amazing animals, our co-inhabitants, that generously share their beauty and unconditional love. Blessed are we to be guests on this magnificent planet. In deep gratitude, may all creations thrive in peace and dignity under the merciful grace and protection of divine love.
Sanbenu means hello in Mongolian. I'm Muko from Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, the country of lushful meadows. All our people are grateful to God who created the loving companions like you.
Seid herzlich gegrüßt means greetings in German. I'm Ingrid in the musical city of Hamburg. Generous and open-hearted Germany loves you for your righteous way of life that heals inner wounds. Welcome to Noteworthy News, positive news for a caring world.
Positive news for a loving world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from our beautiful planet. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at www.suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, Pacific alliance between Chile, Colombia, Mexico and Peru prospers. CARE2 website publishes benefits of the veg diet. Turkish medical experts travel to Somalia and provide emergency aid. Popular tourist island in South Africa goes solar, and bear, caged for 16 years, is freed. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Dr. Will Tuttle and his wife Madeline Tuttle have devoted themselves to promoting the concept of love and peaceful veganism. They were invited by the Clean Life Foundation of Taiwan, also known as Formosa, to participate in the second World Peace Diet Asia Tour in Formosa 2017. The Chinese version of his new book, Your Inner Islands, The Keys to Intuitive Living, was also published at the same time.
Why did you write the book?
Yeah, I wrote this book, Your Inner Islands, The Keys to Intuitive Living, because I feel that the other book that I wrote, the main book I wrote earlier called The World Peace Diet, is about the importance of compassion for animals and veganism and a sense of harmony in our food. But I noticed that many people who are on a spiritual path don't make the connection to our food, and many people who are vegans don't make the connection to spirituality. So I wanted to help make the connection between veganism and spirituality.
The organizer Clean Life Foundation arranged Winter Model Fashion Show, displaying vegan furs, leather accessories designed by SM Celestia Company and Vegan 7 Company, with the intention to promote these compassionate and harmless, beautiful fashion wares. There were speeches about peace of mind and physical health. Mrs. Madeline Tuttle taught people how to make a fresh vegan meal with the love and gratitude during the cooking process. On the last day of the event, Dr. Tuttle gave a live piano performance with blessing for animal friends and praise of the light. The loving music touched the hearts of the audience. Everyone enjoyed a delicious vegan feast with music, art, and spirituality, and cheered to show their willingness to replace the meat with vegan food. Congratulations, Dr. Will Tuttle, on your successful launch of your new book in Formosa. May your message of love and peace spread to all the corners of the globe. Pacific Alliance boosts the trade and prosperity for member states. Adopted in 2012 to promote integration and the trade in the region. The Pacific Alliance is composed of Chile, Colombia, Mexico, and Peru. It represents a market of 217 million, with nearly a quarter of that population between the ages of 15 and 24. Member countries generate 50% of the South American commerce. The alliance has seen the trade barriers removed between the member countries and is also forging agreements around the world. In September of this year, the bloc signed a joint declaration with the Spanish government to promote cooperation on trade, education, and business development. It is also slated to begin the first round of negotiation towards a trade agreement with Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and Singapore. Our salute Pacific Alliance for your important work. May your citizens continue to benefit from your openness and collaboration.
Ahead on noteworthy news, plant-based diet proves to be healthy in the short and long term. And it looks like the bird feeder needs refilling, so we'll step out for just a moment. Be right back. Please stay tuned for more munificent news on Supreme Master Television.
Hi, I'm Angelo, the elusive grape-crested grebe, one of the stars of Supreme Master Ching Hai's #1 international bestseller, The Noble Wilds. Today, I would like to share a cooking tip. Do you like vegan Mexican food? I do. I have a little tip about how to make tortilla shells and bowls. Spray the tortilla with cooking oil and then bake for about 10 minutes at 375 degrees. For a shell, drape the tortilla over the wires of the oven rack. And for a bowl, turn a cupcake tray upside down and place in between the cupcake holders. When you take them out of the oven, they will be nice and firm. And you can fill with your favorite vegan Mexican fillings. Thank you for your attention and big love for being veg and going green to save the planet. Now the worldwide weather.
Plant-based diet helps in losing weight and maintaining healthy heart. In an article published by the Care2 website, Dr. Michelle Joffre-Cook, a board-certified doctor of natural medicine, explains that the plant-based diet triumphs over other diets in short and long-term health benefits. The plant-based diet helps balance weight for people who are overweight or obese, as well as considerably lessens the incidence of heart disease. Research published in the Nutrients Medical Journal states that people following a plant-based diet are able to reduce heart attack risk by 40% and stroke risk by 29%. And Dr. Joffre-Cook reveals that in her nutritional research spanning almost 30 years, she has never come across any study demonstrating that other diets have such significant heart health benefits. Her clinical experience also matches the nutrients research, which shows that a diet consisting mostly of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, and whole grains helps reduce metabolic syndrome and type 2 diabetes by 50%, among many other health benefits. Our appreciation, Dr. Michelle Joffre-Cook and the Nutrient Study, for sharing this life-enhancing information. May more and more people adopt the healthy, animal-loving, and earth-friendly vegan diet.
Turkey responds during Somali's time of need. Turkey's Health Minister Dr. Ahmet Demirkan traveled to Somalian capital Mogadishu with a team of 33, including Turkish emergency medical experts. According to Somali Foreign Minister Yusuf Galat Omar, Turkey was the first country to respond after a devastating bomb left more than 300 fatalities and approximately 300 injured. Following instruction from President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, the Turkish medical team airlifted dozens of patients to hospitals in Turkey to give them the necessary treatment. Turkey, may Allah bless you greatly for your quick assistance to Somalia. We pray that peace and health be quickly restored with such examples of hope, inspiring aid.
When we return on noteworthy news, Ireland in South Africa, a model for sustainable tourism. We are going to thank God for all the good news in the world. Be right back. More meaningful news when we return on Supreme Master Television.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, wonderful news for a lasting world. South Africa's Robben Island goes solar. Now, a United Nations Education, Scientific and Culture Organization, UNESCO, World Heritage Site and a popular tourist destination, the storied Robben Island is experiencing yet another transformation. With the installation of nearly 2,000 solar panels and a battery storage system, most of the island's energy needs will now be met by the sun. South Africa's Minister of Tourism, Thokozela Kasa, was present for the unveiling of the new installation, recognizing it as a model of sustainable tourism. Robben Island was once a prison site, including for the highly esteemed former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela, but it's now home to a museum where visitors come from around the world. Previously powered by only a diesel generator, the island will now be able to reduce its fossil fuel consumption by 235,000 liters of diesel per year and save significantly in operational costs thanks to the renewable energy system. Bravo, Minister Kasa and all participants. A bright future powered by the sun has surely dawned for Robben Island with this earth-loving step forward.
Bear rescued after 16 years in cage. An international animal welfare charity organization, Four Paws, helped a brown bear called Tyson to be released from a cage where he had been imprisoned in Ukraine for 16 years. Forpos found out about the bear after a Ukrainian journalist made his perilous situation public. Captured as a cub by a hunting group, Tyson was then forced to live in a squalid cage. He was often used for the cruel sport of dog baiting, in which he was tied up and had to defend himself against hunting dogs. Forpos had to negotiate with the hunting team for Tyson's freedom, but finally he was released. After accompanying veterinarians were able to examine Tyson and conclude that he was thoroughly healthy, he was moved to his new home at Domashir Bear Sanctuary in Ukraine. Forpos director of wild animals Iona Dongla, who was the main organizer of the rescue mission, said, "We have saved Tyson, but there are so many more like him. We have to change attitudes toward animals like him so that the suffering of innocent creatures ends. Our heartfelt gratitude, Forpos, for your compassionate and successful efforts to rescue Tyson and provide him with a happy home. May darling Tyson have many joyous years ahead of him, flourishing in freedom and enjoying the simple delights of life, with God's manifold blessings."
Time for some light-hearted humor with a joke entitled Motorway Problem.
As a man was driving his old car down the motorway, his mobile phone rang. Answering, he heard his wife's voice urgently warning him. "Andrew, I just heard on the news that there's a car going the wrong way on M275. Please be careful."
"Botheration,"
said Andrew.
"It's not just one car, it's hundreds of them."
It's been a pleasure to have your presence on Noteworthy News. Up next is Buddhist Stories, the Buddha's Past Life and His First 5 Disciples, Part 2 of 2 in Between Master and Disciples.
May the divine grace you with a jubilant heart and generous spirit. Wishing you a grace-filled week.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contribution of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.